for me, I feel like the way Clarksville shaped me coming from so little in Arkansas poverty, just like how these people, we know how people come overseas like, man, y'all don't know what y'all got. A lot of people that's raised here don't realize what they got. It's a lot of people that know a lot of different people that can plug you in. So when people's talking, you gotta listen no matter who they is.
Yeah.
Donovan, I love my man, but he wasn't the power man, but I listened to, hey, this what you do, this what I like, okay, let's do it. Now I'm here. Same thing with working out. When I started wrestling, I was already kind of working out. I don't know why. It's so crazy. Before, I didn't know why I was working out so much. Man, my man was Chris. Locked in with him. Got in the best shape of my life. Started doing it on my own. Then so I was like, man, train me. Train like 5 people. I said, no, why not get certified?
Yeah.
Now I'm doing what I'm doing now. See how life works?
No, most definitely.
You got to take that risk. I feel like the way Clarksville has like shaped me, bro, is made me take risks. Then I'm not gonna lie, in Arkansas, there wouldn't have been those opportunities because it's so high in poverty. People just killing, stealing, and drug dealing, and trying to be gangsters. So I feel like it's been a really great opportunity for me.
What's good with y'all? My name is Jamani.
Hey, Eric J in the cut, pro wrestler / personal trainer. You know what I'm saying, and also inspiring YouTuber. But we're finna get this thing cracking. Let's go ahead and get to it. My boy got some questions for me and I'm finna answer.
And this is another episode of Soul Sit Down. So, how you feeling today, my guy?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling stupendous and blessed. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, bro.
I'm saying another day to be great, another day to elevate.
No, most definitely. So, where are you from?
Me, I was born in Texas because my mom, dad, you know what I'm saying, young people do dumb shit. I mean, dumb stuff. She was born with my dad in Arkansas. That's where my grandparents were at first. I ended up moving to Texas. She get pregnant, so she come down to Texas, have me, and come back to Arkansas. We stayed there until like 11. And then my grandparents ended up moving to Tennessee, which is Clarksville, and she want to be close to them again, so we get here, and now we here. So I'm pretty much from here, I guess you can say.
Nah, yeah. So
23 years.
Do you have like strong memories from Arkansas? I
do, man. I remember growing up, going outside and just doing like young country nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Eating worms, them little honeysuckles. Eating them little honeysuckles.
I definitely used to eat them ones too.
Oh God. Eating grass that tastes like, I don't know, just weird stuff, just having fun. With the older people. It's crazy because like when I was in Arkansas, I was always the young nigga. When I came here, I was the oldest. I was like, that. What's going on? So when I came down, I don't know, I feel like it just kind of prepared me for that though. Because like being around people that's older, you know what I'm saying, they more mature, so it's gonna make you more mature.
Yeah.
So seeing how these young people that I was around acted, it made me like, hey, bro, why are you acting like that? But you know what I'm saying, different folks, different strokes.
Yeah.
You know when you raised different, when you're the baby all the time, then you don't know what's right and wrong.
So, what do you think is the biggest difference between Arkansas and Clarksville?
I'm not gonna lie, the part of Arkansas I'm from, bro, ain't nothing there, bro. It's straight poverty. I mean, don't get me wrong, Clarksville is a great place, but it's not the best for opportunities. But it's kind of funny because I feel like if I would have stayed in Arkansas, I would have been a statistic because it's all they know is gangbang and slang. You know what I'm saying? Gangbang, slang is dope. Or trying to be a gang, you know what I'm saying? Some rapping about killing niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy because I know I would have, you know what I'm saying? Just because the people that I was around, people I knew, who I hung with. But coming here was a different change, culture change and everything. Like, it's more diverse here.
Yeah.
And then
military time.
Yeah, it's way more diverse. I'm not gonna lie. I know this sounds bad, but I never was around this many white people in my life. I swear to God, when I got here, there was a call. I said, bro, I didn't know this many. When I went to Rossi when I first got here. I said, bro, I didn't know this many white people could be in one place. I swear to God, I knew one white boy. So everybody else is black. I swear to God.
That's crazy. So the next question I have for you is, how many siblings do you have?
I got one. I got my little sister, Cheyenne. She probably gonna watch this. Shout out to you. That's a real rider. Oh, I love her. She just got, you know what I'm saying, these young people.
Yeah.
Well, some of them. You know what I'm saying? Depending
So,
on the person. You know what I'm saying?
so what is it like having a sister? Because, you know, I grew up with all brothers, so I don't know what it's like at all to have a sister.
And it's a blessing, but it's stressful. Because, you know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to play with your sister.
Yeah, most definitely.
But at the same time, it's like a joy because, you know, she gonna always have your back. And, like, you know, girls are softer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun. It's really like just having a brother. But she's just a female.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's a thing, but you gotta just protect her a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Make sure she's straight. But and try to just lead her in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? Make sure she's not doing, like, getting off on the wrong path. You know, people gonna do what they want to do, regardless what you tell them. So I just give her advice. If she take it. And she's pretty strong too, just because we kind of grew up in this like the same way. Like she was always a young nigga, so when we came out here, we was the, you know what I'm saying, over the people. So she kind of got the same type time on, get it, and grind. So she be alright.
Yeah.
Not looking for the most part.
So, how do you think having a sister shape your outlook on how you deal with women?
I'm not gonna lie. My little sister, she taught me patience, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was young, bro, she used to do the littlest stuff. And I used to WWE her. I used to hit that John Cena shit on her ass. Oh, God. No bullshit. Like, I'm not playing. But as I got older, I don't know if I was like 15, 16. One day I just woke up. I said, bro, me giving her what she wants is just me wasting my energy.
Mm-hmm.
I said, why am I wasting my energy on this kid? And from that point, I just kind of just realized that one thing she taught me, I realized you can't argue with women.
No, yeah, most definitely.
You can talk, or you just gotta let them be.
Facts.
Like that's what she taught me because I literally, you ever just had like, you know what I'm saying, like you have all these great points and all she want to say is some stuff that's gonna piss you off.
Yeah.
So it's best just to be like, all right, chalk it up or just not even talk to me. So she definitely taught me patience and that women are a handful either way. So be prepared. Hey, y'all out there want to have a daughter, you got whatever you want to, any type of relationship with a female, just know you're gonna have to have patience for real.
Nah, most definitely.
Cause these females, they be wailing, they be tweaking, even the good ones.
Nah, yeah,
So
they are at times.
Yeah.
How do you think? Well, I guess I'll say like, how do you think being from Clarksville has shaped you?
Ooh, you know, being from here, again, we'll go back to the statistic thing. I didn't want to be a statistic. You know, most people they do here go to the military, go work a job they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or just kick with the same people and do nothing. Being here, honestly, it kind of gave me a lot of opportunities. I'm the type of person, I try to do a lot with a little, right?
Mm-hmm.
So every time I see an opportunity of something that I wanted, I went to go get it. Just for example, 2019. So, bro, it's so crazy. In like 2016 to like 2018, right before I was graduating, I was always looking up how to be a pro wrestler. I'm like, bro, I couldn't do this. And then that's when I was working at a train. I started working at a train when I was 18. It's crazy. Just like that. Like, I was 17, I was at this little fast food joint. Hey, saw an opportunity to double my money. Went to train. Was it train, met this guy. You know Donovan?
That name sounds familiar.
Well, Ralph knows what I'm talking about. I met that nigga. He was going to wrestling school. I said, wrestling school? Where? He's like, here in Clarksville. I said, man. I said, next time you have a class, let me know. Went to the class, loved it. They liked me. Ended up staying consistent. My next set of classes, they literally gave me a scholarship, basically like to go to the school for free, where I didn't have to pay, bro. They really,
that's a blessing.
Man, it's a blessing, oh God, and I thanked them for that. But it just showed how much they believed in me. They said, you know what, we should put, you know what I'm saying, this into this young man because we know he got a future in this business. Now, with that opportunity, I'm a part of the NWA. I'm traveling to wrestle, you know, every other month. I've been to Florida, Chicago, the Carolinas, You know what I'm saying? Just places I probably wouldn't have been
without it.
Yeah, without it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. Well, no time soon. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been to Florida, Chicago, the Carolinas. Where else I've been? Well, I've been to St. Louis before, but you know what I'm saying? All these places in the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that they want me literally. So imagine if I would just like I hear Donovan, but I took that chance.
Yeah.
I know that ain't the question, but I just want to say that all y'all out there. Me literally taking that chance in 2019 changed the whole trajectory of my life. I wouldn't have been able to have this opportunity if I didn't say, hey, you know, it's something I loved, I've been thinking about. Why not? Right? What if I've just been like, oh, I hear you, bro. I'm just gonna try to get this one. If it's something you want, go for it, bro. That's one thing I can't say about Clarksville. People say that it's not a place for opportunity, not a place for growth. But I really do feel like if you're a real winner, you're a real stepper, a real hustler, no matter what situation, no matter the environment, you're going to get it because there's rich people everywhere. Everybody here in Clarksville not poor. There's some rich people here. Y'all, you just not in connection with it. So for me, I feel like the way Clarksville shaped me coming from so little in Arkansas poverty, just like how these people, we know how people come overseas like, man, y'all don't know what y'all got. A lot of people that's raised here don't realize what they got. It's a lot of people that know a lot of different people that can plug you in. So when people's talking, you gotta listen no matter who they is. Yeah. Donovan, I love my man, but he wasn't the power man, but I listened to, hey, this what you do, this what I like, okay, let's do it. Now I'm here. Same thing with working out. When I started wrestling, I was already kind of working out. I don't know why. It's so crazy before. I didn't know why I was working out so much. Man, my man was Chris. Locked in with him. Got in the best shape of my life. Started doing it on my own. Then so I was like, man, train me. Train like 5 people. I said, no, why not get certified? Yeah. Now I'm doing what I'm doing now. See how life works?
No, most definitely.
You got to take that risk. I feel like the way Clarksville has like shaped me, bro, is made me take risks. Then I'm not gonna lie, in Arkansas it wouldn't have been those opportunities because it's so high in poverty. People just killing, stealing, and drug dealing, and trying to be gangsters. So I feel like it's been a really great opportunity for me.
So the next question I have for you is, how would you describe your childhood?
It's like I always give it like 2 parts. It's that Arkansas, and then it's this like Clarksville. So in Arkansas, man, really it was chill, man, simple. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really think. You know how like you think, or you're conscious. Like I just used to do, and I feel like I was more in my element, so to speak. So growing up, I was more carefree and just having fun. But as I grew older, it's so crazy. I kind of grew into a shell of myself where I just felt like didn't nobody really understand me because I wasn't from here. I always kind of felt out of place. I don't know. I felt like out of place for a minute. You know, you just feel like you don't belong. That's how I felt here.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Like I didn't really start feeling like I ain't never feel like I really just belonged here. Like it's crazy to say that I say I'm from here, but I really don't feel like I've ever belonged. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just like I'm always thinking. I'm gonna give you an example. So I went to the Carolinas in June. When I went, I still feel like home. Clarksville's never felt like, even though it is home, it's never felt like that for me. So I feel like that first part of my childhood is more carefree, chill, more in my element. The Clarksville side is me growing into myself, growing into my own, learning about myself, learning how to overcome different obstacles. And I ain't gonna lie, for a minute, bro, I was really depressed off that. I say from like, people, they don't know this, but from like 14 to like 15, I was depressed. That's why I started doing wrestling in school. It really kind of changed my life. It really kept me going because that's the only thing I had. Like, I lived for that.
Yeah.
I didn't care about nothing else. I lived for wrestling. That was my favorite thing to do. Go up there on that mat and give them all. But hey, it gave me the discipline, the job, and the determination I got now. So I feel like first part is just, you know what I'm saying, really just how you put it. What is it, the loading phase? More of the like, okay, it's the not the prequel, but it's not the beginning. What's not the beginning? What do you call it? That's the I don't know how to say it.
I'm trying to think about what you're talking about.
But y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man. But it's that to the beginning of me developing my character. I feel like, honestly, I was just a young kid in Arkansas. So, you know what I'm saying? It's some things, you know what I'm saying, traumatic things that happened to me. Like me not knowing my dad. You know what I'm saying? People dying at an early age then. But here in Clarksville, I lost my grandmother that lived in Pine Bluff. So that was big for me. I went through a culture shock. I had to basically kind of change. You got to adapt to your environment. You don't adapt to your environment, you're going to perish. You have to adapt. I had to get along with different types of people. I had to find my niche and my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it kind of shaped my character more here in Clarksville. So I think my childhood was more carefree, then became serious to where I developed the character that I have now.
So how do you think growing up, not knowing your father has affected you?
Honestly, you know, it's funny, man. A lot of people say, man, I don't know my father. I didn't really become a man, or I lost that on lessons I shouldn't have learned. But me being the person I've always been, I'm always looking for knowledge and ways to grow. So honestly, I feel like it just made me go harder.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of put a chip on my shoulder. And I was just thinking about this the other day, but I'm not saying I'm not no way near comfortable. But that like 18 to 20-year-old me, I want that drive. I still have it, but I'm just more mature, so I move different. But I just want that, like, it was just a different type of grind. Like, so a lot of people don't know this, but commonly, you know what I'm saying, I don't look for sympathy. But in 2020, I got in a car accident. Yeah, it rear-ended me. They rushed me to the hospital and do a thing. And I really think it was God trying to sit me down, bro, because at the time, I'm working out in the morning, working like 8 to 12 hours. And I was working out in the morning, then going to work. You know, I was at train. You know what time I had to be up. Yeah, I had to be at work at like 5, but I was still going before. I was still going to the gym before. Then I was going to work for 8 to 12 hours, then getting off, going to the gym, then going to wrestling practice because I had just started that. And I think God was like, bro, sit your damn. Like, he just wanted me to sit down for a second. Like, I was going crazy and I didn't care. And a lot of stuff happened to me to where I think a lot of people were folded. In fact, I can give you an example. Boom, that car accident happened. That week, the following week before that, I just got put out of my grandparents' house for no reason. So I'm homeless, basically. Just got in a car accident. And then, topped it off, you ain't got a car, how you gonna get to work? I almost lost my job. You know what I'm saying? They were like, you really old. We really should let you go, but we mess with you. I had lost my job, damn near. They messed with me because I'm a hard worker, so they kept me. So that was a blessing in itself. But I feel like a very true saying is, when everything started hitting the fan and you feel like your tires is when you need to go the hardest because your blessing just around the corner. And sure enough, it was. And again, I feel like that's how Clarksville has shaped me and, you know what I'm saying, made me a better person. Because I don't think I would have had those opportunities to prevail in very tough, sticky situations if I had not been here.
So the next question I have for you is, what's one of your favorite early childhood memories?
Man, you know, it has to be like anything with my grandma. I love that lady. She died when I was 12. Man, it had to be her. Like I used to basically live with her, bro. It had to be her, just making her like all the little homemade things. And people, I'm telling you, people born before the 1950s, bro, they know how to make anything from scratch. Syrup, biscuits, Man, all type. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, just little stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize how priceless that stuff is and what you really got. You know what I'm saying? And just being around her, being around my family a lot. I think just that family, like not just I'm talking about not my immediate family, but like my grandma was so family oriented
Mm-hmm.
that I met my great uncles, my uncles and aunties and cousins from my dad's side. I didn't even know my dad, I know his family.
Uh-huh.
And I said, and that's just such a blessing, a great opportunity because, you know what I'm saying, family is very important. And it just instilled that in me. Like now, I be so busy, I can't really get to my family, but I definitely enjoy being around my family when I was young.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, next question I have for you is, what's all the schools you've been to? I know you said when you first came that you went to Rossview.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. People think, oh, schools, you know, be, let me tell you something. Hustlers don't get it. Right. But I've been to, you consider wrestling school?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
so I went to wrestling school. I went to Rossview, and I went to Kenwood.
So, what's the biggest differences in all those schools that you've noticed?
So, Rossview was more, how can I put this? I would definitely say Rossview was more like diverse. No, I take that back. Kenwood was more diverse. Rossview was more dominated. At the time where I went, more like richer people went there. People with money or kids that had parents with money. Right? And you can see that. But Kenwood was more in a diverse, like, it's like a little bit of Latino, a little bit of Asian, a little bit of white, a little bit of black. You know what I'm saying? But out of all those schools, I feel like all of them are different because it was just different culture. You know, rich people do things different. People that's been around different races of people do things different. So it's just nice to see how, okay, Kenwood was more about, you know what I'm saying? I noticed it was more like having fun. And you get the work done, but you're going to have fun while doing it. Rossview was one. I can remember some of my hardest tests being at Rossview. So it is what it is. But I think the biggest difference is just how they do things. You know, everything pretty much the same. You go in there, you do some work, you learn something.
So, how would you describe yourself in middle school?
Ooh, so middle school, okay, bet. So I started middle school in Arkansas. I was 11, but literally a month and a half going, man, we moved here. So I was quiet when I got here because I didn't want to be here, bro. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got my friends with me. You know what I'm saying? I had been with some people since I was in second grade.
Yeah.
And now I ain't got my niggas that I knew since I was 7. Well, I mean, I was only 11, but, you know, then that's like whole life. I got here, bro, I was quiet, bro. I was quiet. I didn't really speak. But people mess with me. I don't know why. I don't know. People like me.
You know what it is, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what it is.
Yeah, I was real quiet, man. I kind of stayed to myself. That's around time. Now, I said 13, 14 at the time I was depressed. That was around the time I was more like, man, I just want to be left alone. You want to know, like, I never been like, oh no, I'm trying to kill myself. I ain't never been on that.
Yeah.
And I don't condone it. If you feel that way, go get some help. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody that love you. But anyway, I just feel like, man, just leave me alone. When I get in that mode, just leave me alone. So in middle school, I was quiet. I was just introverted as heck, bro. But that really came from my childhood of always. That's another thing. I know you asked me, but it just came to me. When I was a kid, bro, I spent a lot of time alone. I loved it. So when I got older, I really enjoyed that. And I feel like my comfort, you know, people have their coping thing that they go to whenever they're, I can put this, in a place of stress. Mine is me being by myself and just in solitude. Yeah. That's my recharge. You know, some people they smoke, some people they drink, some people they eat. Me is being in solitude and giving peace to myself and just to be able to think and be alone with my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I love being alone with my demons. A lot of people don't. I really, truly love it.
That's how you grow, bro.
And people be like, man, you're before your time. It's not before my time. I faced them demons. Whatever scared me, I walked towards it.
You got
not away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's the way I really look at it. It's like, it's what I've always told myself and told other people. For us, like, whenever you're going through something, no matter what, you're going to have to face it. So it's like you trying to mask it or cope it with smoking or drinking or like just trying to run away from it. It really truly make it worse, because at the end of the day, it's gonna hit 10 times harder once you come down from that feeling that you have.
God,
so it's like you might as well just go ahead and deal with it up front. And once you do that, you're able to overcome it, and then now you're able to improve as a person. So nah, bro, I definitely feel you, bro.
God, I love this song too.
I definitely.
And that's how it was in middle school. Honestly, but that's how I am. That's how I've been like that. Honestly, since middle school.
Mm-hmm.
In high school, I feel like I did wrestling, so they kind of made me more social.
Yeah.
I started talking to more people. But I always just been a person that's kind of like to be to myself.
So now you just made the perfect exit to that, because I was going to ask you, my next question was, how would you describe yourself in high school?
I was more patient, was more determined, more disciplined. Let me give you an example. But real talk, I was going to know voice.
For real?
Man, one going. I walked to school. I walked like, I remember behind Dodges to Kenwood.
You walked?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, I gotta salute that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, that's a walk, bro.
Oh, God. And I ain't care, bro. Cause I was determined. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like high school, because of wrestling, bro, and some other stuff, I can't think of it right now, but I know for a fact, I always be telling myself, like, bro, wrestling really made me who I am. Determined. It made me push past my limits. So many times I have to push past my limits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you think you ain't got it in you. And then you be like, dang, it's me? Like, that's how wrestling made me feel.
Mm-hmm.
Made me feel like I was him. For real. And it changed my body, my mindset, and my soul. So in high school, I feel like I was more determined. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I was 17 years old, bro. I had worked 24 hours for my little fast food when I started working there, because they ain't had nobody. But I wasn't supposed to do that because I was 18. And I said, bro, my birthday in 2 weeks. Come on. One guy, I didn't work from 2. No, I worked 24 hours. It was 18 hours. I worked from 2 p.m. that day. I could leave school early, 2 p.m. to, what time was it? 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. the next morning. Man, I just thugging it out, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's hard, for real.
And I want to get it. I want to win more. I feel like that's when I start to really lock in and like, let's get this money. I've always been, so it's 2 phases of my childhood, actually, yeah. It's that solitude, more carefree, and it's that character development. Then it came to that point where I'm like, bro, I understand what's important. I ain't gonna lie. I had watched Scarface when I was like 15 and 16, bro. I swear that changed my life. What the nigga say? He said, first you get the money. He said, first you get the money, then you get the power. And then everything else gonna fall in line.
Definitely.
I said, this nigga always knew something every since I lived like it.
Is that your favorite movie?
It's one of my favorite movies.
One of your favorites?
Yeah, I love them type of shows too. And like people always ask me why I ain't got no tattoos. I ain't never got nothing to really mean. On God, I thought the other day to myself, I said, it's 2 things that really mean a lot to me: loyalty over love. Because without loyalty, it's nothing. And then MOE. People be getting MOB, what that stands for. I like MOE, because at the end of the day, if you ain't got none, you can't really do nothing. I was just playing with people today. I was like, hey, can you give me $1,000? Like, if I had it, I would. You know what I'm saying? What if I really needed it? I'm like, dang, nobody really got it. So I gotta make sure I got it. You know what I'm saying? So,
not most definitely. So the next question I have for you is, well, you kind of already answered that one. So,
what
do you think was the biggest transition for you from middle school to high school?
Ooh, yeah, like I said, I was more chill and kind of to myself, and I just turned into a man. Like, I really feel like my biggest boy to man was, it was little steps then, but it was the beginning of my boy to man because I started to lock in and realize the meaning of life is to take care of people, to take care of you, be a blessing on to others, and just always trying to better yourself. For real.
So, what are some things that middle school taught you, and what are some things that high school taught you?
What do I think about? Middle school was so long ago. I'm trying to think. What middle school teach you? Middle school, what did you teach me? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start with high school. High school taught me that just because you ain't got it right now, don't mean you ain't gonna never get it. Let me explain what I mean. A lot of people, before you graduate, they worry about what they're gonna do with their life. They're not really sure. And I was one of those people. I ain't gonna lie to you. What am I really gonna do with my life after I leave it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I want. I'm not gonna just jump into something just because I don't know what I want. I want to do productive things, but I'm not gonna put myself in a position to where I feel like I can't leave. So, and I feel like high school taught me that just because you down right now, don't mean it's always gonna look like that. As long as you want better gonna come. And yeah, middle school taught me that it really didn't matter. Like, all right, for example, you know how like some embarrassing stuff happened to you. You say stupid stuff. You do stupid stuff. This stuff don't even matter, bro. Because at the end of the day, as long as you're trying to be better, you get better. That's all that matters. None of that matters. It's who you are today and who you're going to be tomorrow. As long as you're trying to better yourself, that's the only thing that matters.
So, next question I have for you is,
and a lot of people think, oh my God, my life's ruined. I wasn't cool. I didn't hit this girl or this. Let me tell you something. You get your life together, all this stuff you're worried about is going to chase you down.
That's definitely a fact.
It's going to chase you down. Just keep going, for real.
So, I know you said earlier that you had got kicked out the house. So, what did getting kicked out the house teach you, and what was you going through, like, mentally whenever they told you, like, you can't be here anymore?
See, that's the thing. They didn't even tell me. See, I'm the type of person, I watch nigga actions. It's the way they was treating me, and I don't want people to treat me disrespectfully. So they had put all my clothes out in the basket on the outside, and I was like, okay, cool. I grab my stuff and live. I'm a man before anything.
Oh, yeah, well, gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? So I love. So, because they obviously didn't want me. And it made me realize that it honestly made me realize I already knew. I used to tell my little cousin all the time, I said, you had a hustle, bro, but you ain't got your mama and your daddy. And it just instilled that into me more. I just wanted to, it made me a monster, for real.
Yeah.
It made me go harder. And, ooh, you taking me back right now, dog. I was just thinking about the emotions that I had. I was really mad at them, but I can't be mad at them because they're stairs. And they're going to do what they want. But then I got to respect that. And I finally did get over there and realize that. But when I got kicked out, the mindset I had, a lot of people got a negative mindset. Like, man, this is over. I was like, this is just the beginning.
Yeah. For real.
And also, being at such a low point in your life, it makes you realize who's really with you. That's why, honestly, I was talking to a girl the other day. I was like, I said, being up is scary. Because you don't really know who mess with you. But when you down, it made me know, oh yeah, you know.
Now you know it's crazy. I really be saying to my brothers all the time, like, it's kind of similar, it's a little different, but it's like when everything is going right, it don't feel right because you know something has to happen in order to get you to that next level. But it's like whenever you in that stage of when you going through something, it's like that's why I feel my best because it's like you said, that's why I felt it when you were saying it, when you were like you like to be introspective and you like to like evaluate yourself. You like to always look for new ways to grow because it's like I love being in times like that because that's how I know I'm on the right path. Like, yeah, I know I'm on the right path too when things are going right, but I feel more in my nature when it's like you got something on your back. It's like,
bro, you know it's crazy right now. I got a bodybuilding show coming up in October. Right now I'm cutting. People are like, do you not? Is it hard eating the same things? Don't you feel tired? Don't you feel sluggish? People say that's the hardest part. I say that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Because this what we see who won.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm eating that chicken rice. I mean that chicken, asparagus, and green beans, and fish, and ground turkey, and eggs, and oats, and no seasoning on it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we see who really won.
Nah, most definitely.
Maybe I won. And that's why I love it because I'm hungry right now. I'm physically hungry right now, but I'm hungry right now. You feel what I'm saying? Oh God, like, I want more. Like, and like you said, being in that position of getting kicked out, I'm just like, what's next? I knew my blessing was coming. Well, because that is so crazy. Before that happened, I had this so much self development. I said, bro, this is just a part of the plan. God trying to make me a monster. He trying to see if I'm a diamond. And God, I have to show God I'm a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Not most definitely.
Yeah, ask your brother. I said, it's time to get it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm whatever God can throw at me, throw it at me. I told God, I don't know which year that was. It was 2021 or 2022. I said, God, throw whatever you got to throw at me so I get ready to be a millionaire. Whatever you need me to go through, put me through it. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for whatever. And I guess He did. So I guess I'm ready. I just got to step into it. But yeah, man, getting kicked out just made me go harder.
Mm-hmm.
It made me smarter. And being in my friend's basement made me realize I never want to be in that position again.
Yeah.
So I will never be in that position again.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make sure.
Nah, most definitely, bro. So, did you play any other sport other than wrestling growing up?
I ain't gonna lie. So, 8 years old, I did baseball. I messed with that. I ain't gonna lie, I messed with basketball. I did that for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But too short for that. I did football. I don't know why. I just wasn't messing with that then.
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready for it. Wrestling was just me. Because I love solitude. I love when it's just on me. Ain't no team, ain't nothing. You lose, it's on you. That's what I loved about it. It was so individual. It's just you. Really. It's all just you. For real, for real. It's you and your mind and just a person standing in front of you. Your obstacle. They're not really an obstacle. It's just something for you to overcome. And that's why I loved it. I played a few other sports, but it never really fell through it. Wrestling is my love, for real.
So, what do you think wrestling taught you about yourself?
Ooh, I'm a monster. Bro, I didn't know who I was until my last match, until it was too late. So, my whole career, I was like, I'm going hard. I would surprise myself by the stuff I did and the stuff people would say. I just didn't have the mindset. But now, after that moment of me, so somebody told me before my last season of high school started, said, you don't know how good you are until you go against the best. But my last match, one match would win to the quarterfinals, would have to win one more to place. My last match, I went against the number one person. They had me on his back. 2 more seconds, I would have pinned him. I was like, bro, I'm really this good. And I started crying. It was sadness, but it's also like, bro, you just didn't think you had it in you, but you had it in you the whole time. Because I put it where I never missed. I was disciplined. I showed up. I went hard. Wrestling really, it made me realize 3 things. That if you want it and you push past your limits, you're going to get it. 2, sometimes when you don't think you're ready, you're ready. A lot of people say, I'm going to wait till it. No, don't wait for that. Go ahead and do it, dog. And 3, you gotta take risks. You just gotta keep going no matter how hard it get. Even some days my chest, like I couldn't even breathe if I was going hard. I was still wrestling, I was still running. There's days I wanted to quit. Like I'm telling you for real, just like not quit the team, just stop. Just kept going. So it taught me to be relentless, to be disciplined, and just you know what I'm saying, just keep elevating.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're gonna perish.
No, most definitely, bro. So, what was one of your biggest eye openers from you transitioning from high school to your adult life?
Ooh, yes, I love this. That the world is real, and the world does not love you, and the world owes you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
For you an example. So, just when I turned 18, I was working at trade. I kind of took that for granted, living with my mom. So she lived 6 months later. And I'm like, damn, well, look, I was still with my grandparents. Okay. But when they kicked me out, and I was standing in the basement, I was like, man, I said, life can change that quick on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
In this life, nobody owes you nothing. And they showed me that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't owe me nothing that quick. From that quick, I was sleeping in a bed to a basement. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it made me realize that be forever grateful and humble for where you are, and always know that this life is real, and just as fast as you choose at the top, you can go to the bottom. Too many people think they're untouchable. You're not untouchable. I thought I was untouchable. I think what happened to me in 2020 was God humbling me, and also showing me that stuff can change like this. Dude, that car accident happened this quick. I thought to myself for like a couple months, I'm like, bro, that could have been my life that quick. And I thought I was just going to the gym today. And I could have not made it, but I was so in shape that it really didn't do too much. Now, it actually didn't do nothing to me for real. I was chilling off it. But that quick, stuff can change. So be humble and be grateful. For real. Because you thinking stuff sweet. Because in high school, everybody think can't happen to them until they get touched.
No, that's definitely a fact.
But I got touched, and I realized, like, bro, this life real. It ain't no playing. So take it serious, y'all. Don't play with it. Whatever you're trying to do, go get it. Don't think you got the time. Don't think mama or whoever will save you. Save yourself. Learn to do it yourself, because there's gonna come a time where you just ain't gonna be able to do it. For real.
That's definitely a fact. So, what's been the biggest obstacle so far in your adult life, and what has that taught you?
Letting stuff go, man, and staying in places too long. Give you an example, man. So I feel like I stayed and trained way longer than I should have. My adult life taught me don't stay where you're not wanted too long, because you might not stagnate, but you might miss a blessing just because you stayed in the position that you shouldn't have stayed in for too long. You might still get that blessing, but you might not get the whole squeeze of, you know how, like, you get how you squeeze an orange and you see the juice come in, but you kind of just looking at it, and then you finally get a little bit, but it's just a little bit. You still got to taste it, but you didn't get that whole full effect. So that you get that full effect, when you start noticing signs, how you said you knew the signs about, bro, and got up out there, I should have did the same thing. But I stayed there for 4 years, so I shouldn't have did that, bro. You know, so crazy. When I started training, I started doing what I'm doing. I'm like, bro, if I did this when I had that car accident, oh my, I said life would be looking way different. Right? For real, it'd be looking a little different. But that's why now what I've learned is, when you see opportunity, you see the people not necessarily disrespect you, but not seeing your worth. It's time for a change. And do it expeditiously. Immediately. Don't wait, because all waiting does is waste time. And time is the most valuable thing God on this earth.
Man, y'all, please rewind that whole part and watch that again and really listen to what he just said, because all that right there was real. So, what got you into fitness?
Ooh. But I ain't gonna lie, I never wanted to be fat. Like, yeah, mama, I never wanted to be fat. I really used to do push-ups all the time when I was a youngin'. But when I was 18, wrestling had already instilled it to me. I need to get back in the gym. I didn't really get out of shape. I just need to get in the gym and get to do what I was doing in wrestling. So I just, like I said, it's crazy. Like, I had to start getting in shape by myself. I didn't know why I was doing it. but I guess for wrestling, and not knowing that was what was coming. But basically, just want to stay in shape and, like I said, be a better me because I understood that you have to continuously better yourself in order to reach different levels in life. Just want to be happy and fit and just my best version of myself, man. And internally, it just gave me peace too. It kind of did what wrestling did for me. It was my woosah. And also I instilled discipline because, man, working a job is different than going to school and going to the gym or trying to do some athletic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
What has your fitness journey taught you about yourself?
Man, that I can do it all. So I know I do stuff quick when I put my mind to it. My fitness journey taught me if you put your mind to something, can't nothing stop you. No matter how much stuff want to stop you, it can't stop you, bro. This fitness journey is ever continuously. I love fitness. Like it's one of my first loves. I really do this, you know what I'm saying?
No, you can tell, bro.
Nah, bro. And the thing about it, bro, what fitness done taught me is, like I said, like you just gotta keep pushing and you stay patient, you stay disciplined, you're gonna get the fruits of your labor. You know, people be asking me before I start cutting, are you natty? Yes, bro. It's just I've been disciplined, bro. A whole year, was it 2020? It was 2020. The whole year of 2020 and 2021 I died. I don't know why I died it. That was whole year. When I mean I died it, didn't come off my midpoint. I was there locked in. Like, locked in.
Yeah.
While working at that factory. That's what working at that factory put a chip on my shoulder for real. It made me realize, I said, bro, I ain't finna do like these niggas. I know it's kind of negative, but it wasn't negative. No, I seen a negative and made it a positive.
Gotta do that.
You know what I mean? Like, most people like, man, everybody else looks like this. Why? No, I was like, bro, I'm not looking like these niggas. Right. And I would go in there tired and still grinding on everything I love. Fitness taught me you keep pushing, you grab your nuts and keep pushing. Like you gotta stay disciplined because fitness is one of the things you can't cheat.
You can't.
You gonna know who really working hard when them shirts come on. Ain't no playing with that. People can say what they want to, the results ain't gonna lie. And I met this old man. He was telling me, like, man, he said, young man, I know you, like, he told me this. It inspired me. He said, I know you 15 years younger than me, but you inspire and motivate me. He said, I don't even know you. I just see how you work out. And you work out with such determination and passion. He said, you keep doing what you're doing. He said, oh my God. He said, I can't wait to see you when you're 30. He made me laugh when I was like 2021. He's like, man, it's crazy. People always told me I was big for my age. It wasn't because I was big. I guess I was. But man, I was putting in work. My fitness journey just made me want more.
Yeah.
That's all it did. It made me hungry. And it taught me that it's always more. Ain't gonna lie, it's a time in my life I was like, man, I didn't want to be too big. But doing this, it just makes you want more.
Yeah.
Out of life. It just creates a different type of positive mindset for wanting growth. For sure.
So, how long have you been working out for?
I want to say since I was 14, since I started wrestling.
Okay.
But, like, seriously, with the diet and everything, like 18, 19 years old.
And how important is dieting when it comes to working out and fitness?
So, you got 3 things for you. You got your cardio, your working out, and you got your nutrition. Nutrition, number 1. Then it's the working out. Then it's the cardio, depending on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get big or if you're trying to cut. You see what I'm saying? So, make sure that nutrition on point. My body really be changing whenever I'm putting a certain amount of, when I'm being specific with the type of foods that I'm putting inside my body. You know what I'm saying? So, diet is key. It's literally how you manipulate whether you're going to get bigger or smaller and in what type of way. Knowing the macronutrients that goes into creating the type of physique that you want is very important. And your body is what it is. People used to think I was on crack. Well, still do we think I'm on crack because of the way how much energy I have. No, it's because the type of fuel I choose to put in my body is pure for the most part. Dude, I've been cutting, right? I've been eating so clean, but my farts don't even stink right now.
No, I feel you, bro. Like,
hey, the other day I was falling up a storm at work. You don't feel nothing. But that's how important it is. It'll change the whole trajectory of your life, literally. I know people that some of my clients literally had diabetes, dying. Now they healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way you eat. People gonna tell you, "Oh, go to the gym, do." You know what I'm saying? That's lazy people talk. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to put in work in that kitchen too if you want to get it. So I say, diet is the most important part of this fitness. Without diet, you ain't got nothing. So you might as well even stop. If you in the gym, you ain't eating right, you ain't doing nothing. So go ahead and stop working out or start doing your meals right. If you need help, hit me up.
No, most definitely. He's gonna get you right, most definitely.
Yeah.
So what got you into wrestling?
Man, bro, dude, I think it was in my subconscious. Bro, I'm telling you, I think this wrestling stuff was embedded in my subconscious. Because my grandpa said some real stuff to me. He was like, yeah, when you was a baby, I used to just sit you in front of the TV and watch wrestling with you. And then around like 2020, I learned about the subconscious mind. I said, bro, is this my subconscious love this stuff? And then my dad, I don't really know him, but when I was around him, I realized he liked it too. And so we had it common. But I loved it since I was a baby. Basically 6 months being with it for real since then. And when I was 16 to like 18, I was always looking up how to become a pro wrestler. I was on everything wrestling. I was heavy, like learning every little thing I could. Like I'm talking about the little stuff, like how they make their gear, how the rings set up, how businesses are on, how they market. I was just weird into it. But I just always loved wrestling. And I feel like it's a big part of me. So the way I got into it was really my grandpa. The crazy thing about it, I think they get embedded in my subconscious. He don't even realize what he was saying. When I watched them videos, like when I learned and did my research and watched them videos on the subconscious, I was like, bro, this nigga subconsciously programmed me to love this. For real. So I think he really got me into it. And I just kind of fulfilled what was already in my subconscious.
Yeah.
For real. Which is crazy. Only real niggas gonna understand what I'm saying. Like, basically, if you were, that's why it's so important. Like, people don't realize what they be, like, thinking negative a lot of the times. Because stuff be in their subconscious deep. And they don't know why. And they come for their back like that. Like, him telling me that, because before you, like, able to realize, and like, before you really open your eyes, like 6 months and stuff like that, you can really program a person. For real.
Nah, real deal, bro.
So be careful who you have around your kids. If you're a person that's trying to be better, making sure that your kids on the right path. Because all the negativity had them spiraling in a direction that you don't want to.
So, what has professional wrestling taught you about yourself?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's really helped me. It's really helped me come out of my comfort zone. I'm a very routine type of person, but with wrestling, it's never like that. You got to be very creative. So it made me a more creative person. It's made me think outside the box.
Yeah.
When in reality, I ain't gonna say I don't like thinking outside. I think outside the box. But as far as the creative part of like doing it, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel I'm the type of person, if it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the code. But wrestling is so like wacky and fun to where it's like you got to be innovative and a pioneer and before your time with wrestling. You know what I mean? So it's really made me want to up my game even more. You know what I'm saying? So this is another layer of me wanting to just grow more.
Yeah. Kind
of where I was at the same. I just want to elevate even more with the wrestling, so I got to think outside the box because these boys over here are already doing what you thinking, so you got to come with something different and be different. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be different when everything's pretty much been done. So you got to find something that you like and make it your own, but make it different.
Yeah.
Which I love about this. So it's really made me even more of a different person and adding more layers to the character I already have, for sure.
So, who are some professional wrestlers that you looked up to growing up and that you look up to now?
Rey Mysterio, John Cena. Damn, was my God. This is the reason why. John Cena, everything. If I have to pick, like, if you know they say, whoever your idols is, you should want to switch lives with him. Mm-hmm. For real. He everything. I realized I kind of wanted to be like him. And Rey Mysterio, it's crazy. My first pay per view my own guy for me was that 2006 Royal Rumble. The Rey Mysterio won. Mm-hmm. I feel like I need. It's like it was meant for me to do this wrestling stuff. So when I seen it, I know I'm gonna be a little guy because I'm 6, obviously, but I seen him win. Like, man, he little, he still did that. Mm-hmm. He became champ. It's like I needed to see that, even though you're little, you can do it too. Yeah. And John Cena, he just everything I want to be.
Man, what?
Swole, that guy. He got the charisma, can talk, the smoothest dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All the whole 9. So for those 2 reasons, I look up to him. Just because he's the littlest underdog, which I feel like I am, and we can relate to that. And John Cena is kind of the epitome of the type of person. If you want to model your life after, I'd love to be like him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you my top 3 favorite wrestlers.
What you said? 3. I'm gonna say The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock too. And same thing. Everything he got going on, that's what I want. Mm-hmm. The charisma, the swag, all that. He got that all. He got the whole 9. And I mess with it.
Yeah. So my top 3 would definitely, this is in no order, but I gotta have John Cena in there. I gotta have Undertaker in there.
Oh wow, Undertaker, everybody loves him. I don't know why.
And then
I don't get why people love him so much. A lot of people say that. I don't get it. But
I think one thing that I definitely like about the Undertaker is I think he helped me with understanding and embracing my shadow side, because he was like that dark figure in the wrestling game. And then for the third person, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I really love Batista, bro.
He cool.
I definitely mess with Batista.
He cool, man. I give Batista. I used to like Batista too. But John Cena is just...
Yeah, he's definitely different.
That's my guy.
So what and who inspires you to keep going, keep grinding?
So myself is why I keep going. Mm-hmm. But what? Because I want to be a better person so that my team is better. You see what I'm saying?
Please say that one more time, bro.
Like because if you're not better, your team isn't going to get better. But the better you become, the better your team becomes, because you're going to start attracting better. Because when you want better, better comes. Then you start to attract those opportunities. So I think what makes me just want to try to be better is knowing that there's better, and I want the best life for me, because God says He wants us to have the finest things because we live through Him. We are God. Mm-hmm. God is us. We are one. He wants me to wrestle to the best of my ability because He wants to hold these championships and be praised for being one of the best entertaining, charismatic men on earth. Through me, He wants to experience that through me. He wants me to be the best trainer because He wants to know what it feels like to help people reach their goals, not only physically, but mentally, change their spirit and change their spirit at the same time. He wants to know what it's like to transform lives through inspiring and motivating people to be better in a positive outlook. So I think not only that, I just want to do my mission, which is that, to be the best so God can live the best life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
So I think that's a really, really important thing to do, is reach your highest potential, because God wants that. Don't ever think God don't want you to. That's why complacency is actually a sin for people that don't know that. That's like, God don't like that. He wants the best of the best so He can live through it. So make sure y'all strive for the best.
Most definitely. And I want to tell you that I admire your grind, bro, because seeing everything you do, and then, like I said, we don't know each other like the best, but like just from what I do know of you, bro, like you, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you really inspire me. It's like so much stuff that you have on your plate and you don't complain about. You just getting your work done, bro. And then just us talking today, and we've had like some of these conversations before. You know, that one time when I went to Nashville, we done talked about some stuff, but like just hearing your story, bro, it's just. You can really feel what you're saying, Brian. You really motivate me every single time that we talk to make sure that I'm becoming a better version of myself. So, bro, like, I really want you to know that you really inspire me, and I know you inspire a lot of other people just by the way that you move, the way that you carry yourself. Like, what I'm trying to say, bro, don't never take your foot off the gas, bro, because in my eyes, bro, you are on the right path, most definitely, bro. All you got to do is keep, like you've been saying, bro, like stay focused, stay the course, bro. And when the time comes, whenever the time is right, when God is going to bless you, bro, I know you're going to be ready for the opportunity, most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely, bro.
That's love.
So,
that's love.
My last question I have for you is, how do you manage your time for all the things that you do?
Prioritizing. What's the most important, what it needs to get done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll give you an example. So, I know I need to take care of my temple. Because without my temple, I can't give. If I'm empty, I can't give to the rest.
Mm-hmm.
So I prioritize waking up early. I might have 1 or 2 people before, or I might have none. So I make sure I work out in the morning, right? But the night before, it starts the night before.
Mm-hmm.
I prepare my meals. I try to get my clothes ready. That's a perfect night, right? All this stuff is ready. So I get up in the morning, grab, boom. Now I know that I have to do 4 things in my job. My job is not an easy job, but it is a fun job. I have to train. I have to prospect. I have to motivate and inspire, and I have to inform.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I look at my schedule of the people that I'm training, the people that I'm training later in the week, what this person needs, what this person doesn't, and I go from there. So top priority is always going to be the people that's the least experienced, the least motivated, obviously. So I give them a little bit of motivation, and I give them the information that they need to be successful. Then I go to the people that's like, boom, they kind of there, but they kind of not.
Mm-hmm.
And I let them know, hey, I kind of just reassure them to do what they need to do. And then, you know what I'm saying, the other people is just smooth sailing. And then how I balance a work life and also a social life. What I do is I kind of just look at how hard I've been going. Am I satisfied? And that's something only you can answer.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm not satisfied with my work, ain't no fun.
Yeah.
Like literally yesterday night, I was studying. Just made my meal preps with my little sister, my brother. And my little cousin. They went to slide, come and chill with me.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't gonna say no, but I said, man, you know what? I've been studying for 2 weeks. Got my meal preps done, got my clothes done, the house clean. I said, I'm on point. Why not?
Yeah.
I said, and they gonna be out of here before 10 anyway. I said, come on now.
Yeah.
You know, see what I'm saying? So it's always seeing what needs to be done. It's never procrastinating. Do not procrastinate. A lot of people mess up because I can get it done now. I mean, let me give you an example. I'll be in traffic just watching how people drive. And I said, this is how people move through life. I mean, I know it sounds like very like nitpicky, but the way people move, they move, I don't want to say carelessly, but they move not with a sense of purpose.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at the light. I'll look at the light be green for 10 seconds. I know it don't really matter, but it kind of does. You know what I mean? That's 10 seconds you wasted. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or people, they make the wrong decisions. I'm giving you an example. It'd be 2 turning lanes. People are so monkey see, monkey do. They all get in here, and I'll literally pull up and get in front of all of them. Mm-hmm. Because I'm thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
And I'm not just on go. I'm analyzing and then making decisions. I never just make a decision. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I see what's on my plate, what's the most important, and then handle that and go from there. And honestly, you can't get everything done in a day. Like today. Man, I ain't gonna get everything. Well, I mean, sometimes you can, but if you plan right and you go hard, most of the time you can. The only thing I probably ain't gonna get done today is I'm not gonna study everything that I want to study, but I'm gonna study. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always something that you can do better. Always, and then I'm by no means am I perfect, y'all. It's stuff I slip in. Every night I don't meal prep. Sometimes I do it in the morning. That throw off my morning. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll make sure it gets done.
Yeah.
And if I do fall off the work, I get right back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm never down. No, I feel like the longest I'll be down is like 30 minutes. Okay, we had that moment. Okay, let's get back on the horse. You know what I'm saying? So always being resilient, y'all, and taking care of what needs to be done first, and don't be BS. And don't waste time. Let me give you an example. I'm just wasting time. I wanted to Chipotle the other day. I said, "Hey man, let me get a chicken bowl to go." He said, "Okay." Grab a bowl. What type of rice? Brown rice. Pinto beans. What type of meat? I said the chicken bowl. You see how he wasted his time and my time by repeating something I already told him? Because what is he not doing? He's not listening and analyzing what I'm saying. He's just on go. Mm-hmm. Don't ever just be on go. Move correct. Another example. So, it's a certain way that you work out. My friend does not do that. And therefore, she injured herself. I lift heavy weight. She's like, you don't ever get injured. It's because I might lift heavy, but guess what? I move correctly. Mm-hmm. I don't just do because I see others do it. Again, the monkey see, monkey do thing. I know me and what I can do, right? So I analyze that and where I think I am, and I try to push it just a little bit, and it creates a great result. Mm-hmm. Consistency. You just pushing yourself past your limits just a little bit, gonna create the result you want. I don't never try to do something everybody else do. I stay to my path. Stay to y'all path, bro.
Got to.
Because everybody's timing is different. My friend the other day he's getting depressed. He's like, man, look at our homie that just started wrestling after us. I said, no. I said, bro, his path different, bro. Mm. I said, we are on our own. He has a team. Not just a team. He has a team that talks to him and says, hey, what do you need? We don't have that. Mm-hmm. So, of course, when you have a cold team, not only you have a cold team, they're at your footstep like that, you're going to win quicker. Yeah. I said, but when you're on your own, it's going to take a little bit more time, and be okay with that. Because his path is not yours, and my path is not yours. Stay on your path.
Oh, definitely, bro.
Straight like that. Just stay on your path and know what's important. Handle that first, and don't procrastinate, and don't waste time. Analyze and then make a move.
Man, bruh. Nah, that's some real shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But nah, that's all I have for you today, bro. I want you to know that I really appreciate you for coming and dropping this knowledge on us.
I just want to say I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk to your people, to share your platform. I really do appreciate it. And it's been a blessing to do this. For sure.
Most definitely, bro. No, yeah, I definitely want to let you know that I definitely appreciate you for coming and dropping this knowledge on us, bro, and just sharing your journey of not just sharing your journey of life, bro. Like you've really dropped a lot of good game in this, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, and then the way that you speak, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, you are a very admirable person. I definitely look up to you, and I know that through this, there's going to be plenty of other people that you're going to inspire, motivate, and that they're going to be able to not follow in your footsteps, but have something to strive towards, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like you are a real inspiration, bro. Just from like I said earlier, the way you carry yourself, the way that you speak, just your overall energy, bro. Like it's super, super powerful, bro. Like real deal. So I really want to tell you that I appreciate you for doing this, bro.
Damn, I appreciate you for real for having me. And I want to leave off with this, y'all. No matter what it is you want, it's two things that you gotta have: consistency and discipline. You got those two, and you just keep going. Don't stop, no matter how it's looking. If you want to do this YouTube shit, if you get 1 view, you get 100 views. Keep going. All right.
Most definitely. And what's your Instagram name and YouTube and all that stuff?
Y'all can find me on Instagram with EricJ.fit. My TikTok is TheEric.J. And YouTube is Eric Jackson 5811. So if y'all want to watch some inspiring, entertaining stuff, Or lock in with me. I'd love to have y'all over there. We can chop it up.
No.
If y'all cool. Only if you cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Most definitely. Y'all go and tap into all of his social networks. And to end it off, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Dang, bruh. No, I appreciate you, bruh.